Well, that was really something, wasn't it? It is currently 12:57 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. The RGG Summit and Direct just finished. Kinda uneventful, but I'm choosing hope. Big shock, I know. Before I get started, I just want to show my bingo card that I made. They released this template for a bingo card on social media, and they're like, fill out yours. You know, I was like, a way of promoting it. I filled out one, and most of it relied on Yakuza 9 being shown in some capacity, which obviously it was not. So, a lot of blank squares. A lot of it was also jokes. So, yeah, I didn't do great. I only got, like, aside from the free space of me being disappointed, I only got three threes, so I'm not good at bingo, I've learned. Not my strong suit, I guess. But yeah, let's get into it. Yakuza Kiwami 3. I think deep down in my soul I knew it was happening, but I just didn't want to admit it. Still not crazy about the idea of remaking things in general, but you know, what are you gonna do? It's here, it's coming, so might as well embrace it. Might as well try to see the positives. So, positives. I was really excited that they got Ryo Ishibashi for Nakahara. That's amazing. I'm very excited about that. That's probably the most excited I was through the whole presentation, honestly. Well, second most, I guess, but that's later. Okay, so if you're wanting any Ryo Ishibashi lore and filmography, for anyone who's as hopelessly nerdy as I am, check out Takashi Miike's Audition, okay? Check out Takashi Miike's Big Bang Love Juvenile A. It is a fucking amazing movie. Check out Takeshi Kitano's Kid's Return. You may know Takeshi Kitano from Yakuza 6, Kisarose. Yeah, I'm glad he's playing Nakahara. That's really cool. It is sort of weird that they changed his face. Same with Rikia. I saw a lot in the YouTube chat people were saying hashtag not my Rikia, which is really funny. I'm not at that point yet. I think personally it works better if Rikia is kind of ugly. I just like that more. And he's too pretty, you know. He's too attractive. Make him have a loser punch perm. Make him have he looks dumb. Speaking of things I'm not totally sure on the appearance of, who the fuck is that guy?
A pleasure.
A new shirt!
Suzuki.
I know who you are.
I don't like Pack up.
We got another eviction.
I don't like Kiryu's new shirt. I don't like it. Pretty much for the same reason I'm not crazy about Rikia's makeover. It looks too cool. The shirt's too cool. I love the old one. One, because it looks like the shirt Kaoru's dad wears in Sonatine. But two, because it just looks so dorky and dumb. Like, it's just a goofy little Hawaiian shirt. And this looks like it's too cool. It has too cool of a design. It looks like something a real person would wear. Like, to look cool. It's not. I don't like it. I don't approve of that. Don't like it. But yeah, aside from that, the lighting looks better than it did in Pirate Yakuza. Oh, also, Hamazaki looks different. I don't care that much. I think he should be ugly, too. Everyone's just too attractive. I don't like it. Make people ugly again, you know? Especially in these games. Everyone should be just butt ugly. I hope they make him eat the duck again. That was cool. What else? Oh, yeah. At the Direct, they showed a bunch of new side content. They showed... You got this weird... The cooking minigame is back, which I'm fine with. I like that one. You got like a bunch of new side quests with each of the kids from Morning Glory, which is nice. I love that. More ice cream side quests, it seems, which I'm cool with. I like that one. Oh yeah, there's this weird thing where Kiryu, I think he's a host, which that's a thing from the PS2 version of Yakuza 2, which is actually a really fun minigame. It's just kind of the best version of club management they've done, in my opinion. Yeah, I don't... That kind of jump scared me, just because of the hair. He looks really weird. But yeah, that's all. As far as the dub goes, I'm still not crazy on Yong Ya Kiryu. I just don't feel like it fits that well, you know? I don't really have much of a stake in it because I'm not gonna play the dub, so it's like whatever, you know. I'm not really gonna interact with it, so no horse in that race really. But I do really love Mine's English voice. It fits so well, so well. Great. Speaking of Mine, Dark Ties. Sorry, Yakuza 3 Gaiden Dark Ties. That's so cool. I don't love Mine. I think he has a lot of Yakuza characters. He has something in him that I think is really cool and interesting. Like this weird admiration and even love, whether it be romantic or platonic or not, whatever. This love he has for Daigo, like that's so interesting. That's such a great motivation for a villain. And I feel it kind of goes sort of unexplored and untapped into in original 3. So if there's anything they could be doing with 3, that is kind of what I would want anyway. So very glad we're getting more Mine. It looks dope. Like, I like that we're getting some more embellishment on him and Konda's relationship. Like, that's gonna make him just brutally murdering Konda in 3 proper, probably hit way more. At like even more than just, you know, oh shit, Mine is like serious, he's like cold-blooded. It's now Mine is killing this person who is his friend and someone he trusts. Like that's gonna be really cool. They showed a scene in the trailer which is something like it's where he's on top of the hospital with Daigo's body, and he says something like, everything I have done and everything I do now is for Daigo Dojima. And it's like, God, that's such a good line. Oh God. And that makes me think, just them showing that scene as part of Dark Ties, that kind of makes me think / hope that maybe, just maybe, the final boss of Dark Ties will be Kiryu at the hospital, which would be so cool. That would be so cool. I love that kind of thing where it's just kind of flipping the narrative in reverse, or not in reverse, but you know, like inverting it for the villain's perspective. That's so cool. Oh, I didn't mention this. Mine is singing Baka Mitai, which of course he is. Makes sense. God, that's gonna be interesting because he has this thing he mentions right about when he's about to die, that he, similar to Akiyama's. I never thought of that actually. Similar to Akiyama's thing of money like caused me to distance myself from people and caused people to like distance themselves from me and not see me as a person but as just an object for gain, right? Mine has that in him, and little part of him that wishes he was back in that awful situation he was in his childhood, where he's just miserable and sad just because he hates where he is in life now. Like that's heavy stuff. But speaking of heavy stuff, they said in the direct, like, Mine is gonna approach things, he has less of that moral upstanding quality that they said Kiryu and Majima has, but like Majima's killed people. I feel like we forget that, and I feel like they are kind of trying to rewrite history with that. Majima killed people. Majima hit his wife, okay? He's, I wouldn't call him morally upstanding in really any regard, but that's whatever. Anyways, the thing they said was that Mine is going to be approaching a lot of side content in much more of like an anti-hero light, which is really interesting. Like, they showed a clip of him after he beats a guy in a subquest. I forget what the full context was, because, you know, it's just like a 5-second clip, but he like stomps on his face and that's the end of the sub story. Like, goddamn, that's crazy stuff. But yeah, they said it's gonna be a lot, like, centered a lot more on like the human drama of it, which, like, let me tell you, after Pirate Yakuza and all that stuff that I really didn't like and really made me worried, this really does feel like a step in the right direction for the series, and I'm actually excited, which feels like this might be a little hyperbolic because I'm actually like feeling excited right now. This very well could be like my favorite thing the studio's done pretty much since the new management took over, like since 2022 now. Very possibly my favorite thing they've done in years. So that's exciting for me. I'm very glad about that. I love the title Dark Ties. I'm really glad they're showing even one scene, well, obviously we're getting more than one scene, but even just one scene with Mine and Daigo together building their bond is gonna be great. I'm so excited for that. I hope they kiss. I hope they just passionately smooch. Or what would be really funny, this was on my bingo card, is Mine kisses a woman. Just if they go like the other direction, it's like, no guys, Mine is not gay. He is not gay for Daigo. It would be funny. Either way, if they do lean into the romantic angle, which they probably won't, it'll be fun and it'll be something unique and cool. And if they go the other way where it's like, no, Mine is straight, then it'll just be funny. The combat looks actually, I don't know, I can't speak for Kiwami 3 because we didn't really see, or for like base Kiwami 3 because we didn't really see much from that. I mean, we saw a bit from it, but it was kind of just like, it looks pretty much like Gaiden did, and I didn't love the combat in Gaiden, so we'll see. I didn't see what the HUD looks like. I don't know if the heat action, the heat gauge is good again. We'll see. But the combat in Dark Ties looks awesome. Like, you have Mine's really cool, it looks like an updated version of his boss moveset, obviously. It looks really cool. He has this insane move where he can, like, jump off of people to use aerial attacks on other enemies, which looks goddamn insane. Like, that's crazy. It looks like kind of a scaled down version of Yagami's, like flipping over people and flipping off walls and shit in Judgment. Like, that's totally cool by me. It looks dope. It looks awesome. And he has this thing which I adore called Dark Awakening, where chains come out of him and the screen turns red and he just starts going ham. Like, oh my god, that's some Kingdom Hearts stuff right there. I love it. Amazing cinema. Emo Mine, hell yeah. I love that. Yeah, I guess that's all with that. I'm surprisingly, despite us really not getting much, I mean, I'll talk about the other stuff we did get, which was really, really not much. I'm pretty excited for this, for Dark Ties specifically. Like, it's just really interesting to have this character who's like a villain. He's been kind of sympathetic, but kind of underutilized, and now it's cool to have that. This is, I think, what all the Kiwamis should have been to this point, is kind of picking up old lost opportunities or embellishing things that didn't quite work or didn't quite, like, I don't know, match up in the past version of the game. It's actually like this. I think I said this before, but 3 is like the one opportunity where I feel like they genuinely could make a better version of the game, which is, it's interesting. I'm really excited about it, I guess. I don't know. Like, obviously we don't know exactly what the story for Dark Ties is at this point. Like, we know pretty much nothing. I can't imagine it's really anything that crazy. Like, if it's literally just, oh, Mine's bond with Kanda and Mine's bond with Daigo, I'd be set. Like, that'd be great. I'm really into that. Yeah, if the focus is just more emotional stuff, like small scale stuff like that, just him building, I don't know, the Hakuho Alliance or whatever, Hakuho Clan, cool. Sounds good. Down for that. Yeah, Dark Ties looks awesome. I'm gonna be playing that. I might be, honestly, once I buy the game, I might be playing that before Kiwami 3, because I really don't care that much about Kiwami 3. Like, I'll play it. I'll play all these fucking games. But yeah, Dark Ties looks really cool. Not something I thought I'd be saying, because they've kind of been on a cold streak for me. But hey, look at this. Look at me. Look at us. You know? Wow. We'll see. Okay? We'll see. Anyways, what else we got? After Kiwami 3, they had the live action video. They didn't say movie, they said video. But specifically, it's a recap of, I think they said 1 and 2, like, to lead in to Kiwami 3 for new players, which I'm sure, I don't think that's going to work, but sure. I thought it was a commercial for shoes when it first opened, because I was like, what is this? I like I don't know, it's cool. I think that was Shishido's actor playing Kiryu, which, like, that's pretty good casting. Pretty good stuff. I still personally prefer Kazuki Kitamura from Takashi Miike's adaptation of one. I love that movie, by the way. Don't hate on me for that. Hate on me for other stuff. But yeah, I really like the casting for Majima in that video. I really don't have much to say about this. I just like the casting for Majima. He looks appropriately old and weird. I don't mean that as an insult, even though it sounds like one. He looks the part, okay? That felt mean to say, but it's true, okay? What else we got? I guess that was it, actually. That was kind of it. I liked Takai Kuroda's outfit. I like that him and Yokoyama wore matching jackets. I don't know what that was about, but I liked it, I guess. It was kind of funny. I really feel bad for those two live translators they have doing the English broadcast. It just feels, I think I felt this way last year as well, but it really feels like they just throw them under the bus. Like, God, it feels cruel. But, you know, I hope they figure that out for next time, because it's really funny, but it's also like, you could just have subtitles, you know? We can read. You don't need the whole live translation thing. At least I don't need that. I don't know. I don't feel like it's necessary, and it kind of just distracts, in my opinion. But what else we got? They got, they said they were putting Kiwami 1 and 2 on PS5 specifically. They got, like, physical releases for it. So I guess it's like they're just optimizing it for PS5, which is like, that's cool. That's cool. No, I got nothing really to say about that. Zero Director's Cut coming to PS5. I'm not playing that. You think I'm going to spend $80 for a worse version of a game I can get for $20? I mean, I already own it, but a worse version of a game I can get for $20? Hell no. Not buying that. Unless it's like a thing where they did for Last of Us 2, where it's like the remastered version. If you already own the original version of the game, you get like a steep discount. Like it only costs like $15 extra. That would be great. I still probably wouldn't buy it, but that would be good for the people who were. Like, that feels right to do, because it's pretty much the same game again. Yeah, I guess that's all. Yokoyama said they were working on a few 20th anniversary projects, which I hope we see some of those soon. I assume Stranger Than Heaven is going to be the main focus for now, which I'm fine with. Although, really, it's been kind of a crappy 20th anniversary, if I'm being honest. Like, think about, like, 10th anniversary, right? We got Yakuza 0, one of the most acclaimed games they've ever made, right? Yakuza 0. It fucking blew the series up to crazy new heights, like, of popularity, right? Then you had, as part of that same project, you had Kiwami, which I don't love, but it's still, that's like a remake of the first game in the series. Like, that's big stuff, right? And you had 6, like, a year after that, which is, like, sort of a 10th anniversary thing, but I love that game. I know a lot of people don't, but if I had my way, everyone would love that game, because it's the best. But yeah, this year, what do we got? We got Pirate Yakuza, which I hated. We got Zero Director's Cut, which I'm not playing. And Kiwami 3 is next year, so that's it. And I guess the re-release of the Kiwamis. I guess that's it. So yeah, we got a bad game and a kind of pointless remaster, or quote-unquote director's cut, even though both credited directors on the game no longer work at Sega. They actually both work at Nagoshi Studio, which is really funny. But yeah, I got really excited when the show first started, because they started showing footage from PS2 Yakuza 1 and 2, and I was like, what? Oh shit! Hold on! Is it gonna happen? Oh my god! Oh. It's just footage. Oh my god. This is on my bingo card. They're gonna port PS2 Yakuza 1 and 2. This is the greatest day of my life. And then no. They baited me. So that was sad. But I was excited for a moment. yeah, I guess that's all I got for now. I know last time I said I would have a real video out by now. Again, not Yakuza related, so don't get, I assume, if you're waiting with bated breath on the next my video, I assume no one is. But it's not Yakuza, so, manage your expectations for that. It's going to be something you won't guess. Yeah, I know I said I would have something else out by the time this moment came around. I don't, obviously, because it took a long time to get a new computer, but I have a new computer now. That's what I'm recording this on. So, yeah, that's coming along. I should have that out in about, I'm going to say a week. Giving myself some extra time there. Yeah, I hope happy 20th anniversary, everybody. Happy Summit Day, even though it just passed, so happy belated Summit Day. Yeah, happy 20th anniversary again. I'll say it a third time, happy 20th anniversary. Yeah, I guess that's it. So, I'll see you when I see you. And yeah, goodbye. Good night.